I am Dr.P.Sivakumar Head, Department of Business Administration, Undergraduation Program, Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Today I am going to discuss a case study which is related to decision making. I am going to examine the problem faced by Mr. Nadraj, Regional Manager of Alpha Private Limited. The Alpha Private Limited makes and distributes products from more than 10 international pharmaceutical and healthcare companies. Mr. Nadraj is responsible for managing existing clients and also to get new clients. He manages a number of sales representatives, and the important customer have a dedicated sales representatives while other sales representatives try to get new clients. One day an important customer of Alpha Private Limited named as Good Health Hospital called Mr. Nadraj and complained that Mr. Bhavan, the sales representative who is working with him more than 10 years, was ineffective, and instead he may be removed or else they would not give any business. Here are Mr. Nadraj's thoughts about Mr. Bhavan. The track record of Mr. Bhavan was good and he was liked within the company. Dismissing him or even transferring him to new region or new area will affect the morale of the workforce. So the Good Health Hospitals is a major customer and gives good business. Losing the hospital is not an option. Therefore, the demands of the hospital have to be met. So Mr. Nadraj is in a position to safeguard Mr. Bhavan, the sales representative who is working with him more than 10 years, and at the same time he never want to lose a customer like Good Health Hospitals who is a major customer to him, and at the same time giving a consistent business to Alpha Private Limited throughout the year. So the case regarding this is going to discuss is now, if you were Mr. Nadraj, how will you solve the issue? So there are some sample options for Mr. Nadraj to safeguard Mr. Bhavan or to safeguard the major customer Good Health Hospitals. The option number one is Good Health Hospital is a major customer and cannot be displeased. I will remove or transfer Mr. Bhavan in order to safeguard the good relationship with the good customer who is giving business to Alpha Private Limited for more than number of years. And at the same time, Mr. Bhavan is a loyal and hard working, and I need to keep people like him even if it means losing the customers, because the employee like Mr. Bhavan will create new customers or he will bring new customers, new business to the organization, because he is working here in the Alpha Private Limited for a long period and he has given more business and he has introduced number of new clients like Good Health Hospital. So the option 3 is I will stop answering calls, act ignorant of the whole episode. Time will solve the problem. So this is also an one of the option that Mr. Nadraj can practice in his business, for stop answering to the customers regarding these kind of questions. Sometimes ignoring these kind of episode or ignoring these kind of answering the questions will solve the problem, and the concept called time will solve the problem will also used to help Mr. Nadraj's problem. Then the option number 4, I will try to get Mr. Bhavan and the hospital superintendent together for a discussion and to try to compromise over the differences. This is also one of the good technique that can be practiced by Mr. Nadraj to solve the dispute between the superintendent of the hospital and Mr. Bhavan, sales representative of Alpha Private Limited. By means of settling these disputes, there may be come across a compromise, and and the business will run smoother. And the another option is, I will move Mr. Bhavan to a new and more important project development business in the newly formed sub-region. Good Health Hospital will have no problem with new sales representative. This is also another method which can be practiced by Mr. Nadraj by means of moving Mr. Bhavan to a new and important project, and at the same time the Good Health Hospital will also maintain a smooth relationship with Alpha Private Limited while appointing a new sales representative, because of appointing a new sales representative. So these are the five important options that Natraj can be select from the five any one of the option, and it can be implemented, which will solve the case. Thank you.